Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to some Crash Bandicoots. Ugh, fuck. We are starting on the high road today, which is kind of like, I don't remember what the fuck the level was called, but there's that other level very similar to this. Go. And except this one's worse. I am severely not looking forward to doing the time trial in it. Like, you have no idea how much I am not looking forward to it. Ugh, okay, make that. Fuck. You know, as if these kinds of levels weren't hard enough, then they go and put in fucking invisible platforms. And since odds are you're going to collect both fruit when you roll up to it anyway, you're not going to know whether or not you landed on the front board or the back board. Which obviously, you know, can pose issues, as they just did. Okay. Okay, and then up, and then a little bit further, and then a little bit, and then up. There we go. Around. Oh, far jump. Man, you know, it really sucks that first fucking part is there, because until you get a checkpoint. Okay, so I want to get that turtle as close to the edge as I can. And you know what? I'm just going to jump on it. There we go. Oh, made it. Okay, now this one looks like you might be able to do it two different ways, or maybe it's just there to try and screw with you. I don't know. Oh, God. Oh, bounce. There we go. Now, the reason I said this is because, like, there's the slide, and generally, you know, obviously you're not gonna. Oh God. You know what? Can I just? Thanks, game. That's much better. I realize that that's kind of cheating. And you know what? Come to think of it, these actually look like they would be. Oh, significantly easier. Oh God, to jump on and just like. Ah, fuck. Okay, so they are, the reason I tried that, by the way, is because the checkpoint is right there. They do honestly look like they are a little bit easier to do that to. Okay, now this turtle is going to fuck with me because I need to get there and bounce on it. And then bounce. Oh, God. Do I really? Oh, my. Fuck off. Okay, so I have to bounce off of this turtle. Ugh, get that one. To bounce off of him. To bounce off of that one. And of course, see, if you hit the turtle, right, you should hit the turtle. You shouldn't, especially in platformers, like, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, I don't know if the third game did have the capsule hitbox. But I don't know what they were thinking when they remade it, changing a game that was based, oh my God, can I even do this now? That was based purely around having, oh God. Or not purely around, basically around having the, well, I may have just, well, you know what? I didn't fuck myself. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, yeah, the turtle's actually, there we go. That's better. Do a little jump just to make sure. I don't know how many, 1-ups they're going to give me here. There better be a fucking lot, let me tell you. It better be a fucking massive amount. Alright, you dumb pig, come here. And, like, get it on PS1. I think this game would honestly be easier because it had the proper hitbox for the way the game was developed. Like, just the fact, like, that one minor change, right? It's like, oh, all we did was change the hitbox. It's like, it's kind of an important part of a game. Like, knowing when your character can take a hit, when they can't. Like, that's a huge thing in a game. This one looks a lot better. I didn't mean to jump off. Like, I wasn't going for the rope that time. I was just trying to, like, loop around, and apparently I took the loop a little hard. Like, it matters way more than you would think. Like, there's just, yeah. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I better be able to get the gem in this. Like, the fact that I went back to the past the beginning, I guess so many times, you know, granted it wasn't that hard, but just the fact that, like, I had to do it. No, Crash, you need to get... No, Crash, you need to... Really? Well, that sucks. Should I go for the ropes? I'm gonna go for the rope. I don't like doing the ropes. I think I talked about this in the last one. I don't like doing the ropes really close to either end of them, just because, you know, in the middle it's a little bit lower, so it's a little bit easier to judge. Oh God, make it. Yep, make it. Make it. Make it. Yes. All right. Man, I better be getting the fucking gem for this. I so better be getting the fucking gem for this. I don't need that to get across, right? I also don't know if they changed those. I don't know. Okay. This looks like it's going to be a giant pain in the ass. Ah, fuck. I did that wrong right at the beginning. I knew I fucked it up there. Man, there better be a lot of 1-ups in those crates at the bottom, too. I need them after this level. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm so glad, come to think of it now, that the relics don't take lives when you die. I'm going to lose so much on this fucking level when I get to the relics. Okay, so I need to try and break every other or ish one so I can get back. And that should be perfect. Over, pop, pop, pop. Well, I mean, if I'm not getting a 1-up just from 1-ups, I mean, I got 75 things. That'll probably give it to me. It would really suck to, like, make that jump at the end and instead of landing, like, where I landed or something, like, accidentally be a bit too far forward or back, I guess, whatever you want to consider it. And, accidentally hit the fucking portal before you hit those 2 boxes. That would suck so much. Oh, well, at least we know I got the gem. We know that much. This level is not a long level. Oh, make it. I guess there is actually a lot of room for error on those. You know what I probably shouldn't do? When I jump on that last turtle, I probably shouldn't just go for it. I should probably... Well, not this turtle. This one. I probably shouldn't just go for it. I should probably line myself up a bit more. There we go. Are you fucking kidding me? They did that at the end? Really? So I got the gem. Now what I'm wondering is, obviously, you know, I still have to finish the level to advance. But... Oh, God. I was trying to land on the board because I didn't trust myself, or I didn't trust Crash anyway, to make the full jump. Now, I imagine, based on how far apart those first 2 turtles are, I honestly think that you could probably, just gonna go for it, yep. I think you could probably just, like, not hold the bounce button to go for it, to get it, but I'm not 100% on that. And it's a risk that I'd probably be willing to take in a time trial because, you know, I don't lose lives if I die and it's not true. So this will be the second last Crash video. You might think it's like, but I mean, there isn't that many levels after the next boss. What are you going to do, right? Well, it's going to be the second last one because there's going to be 2 levels after this, because there's going to be 1 more level with a key in it that'll unlock the level. And then there's the free, I think it was free DLC for the game. See, this is the one. I don't, because like last time, right? I would do these ones because this one has the red gem in it. And I would do these and I'd just make it to the end. And then like I would cut to me finishing it without dying and getting all the boxes. I don't know if I'm going to do that with this one, because this one is the bitch of the colored gems. And by that, I mean, this is a hard fucking level just to complete it, let alone completing it without dying and getting all the boxes. Like, it's one of those levels where it's like, why? You know, it's not so much like, why did you make this level this hard? Why did you, you know, stuff like that. Like, why did you do this and this? In all honesty, it's why did you put a colored gem in this level. In all the levels of this game. Why a colored gem in this level? Now, the thing about the colored gems, right, is if you can get the colored gem, odds are you can get the relic because you know how to beat it without dying. Now, the issue with that, obviously, is you know how to beat it without dying, but odds are you weren't moving very quickly. And then bounce off the bird. And then bounce off the bird. Oh my god, alright. But yeah, odds are you weren't moving very quickly. You took your time, like I'm taking my time here. Go. And you planned it out. Now, when you're doing a relic run, you do have to plan it out. Cannot take your time. Now, I did notice that some of the long levels do give you a little bit more leeway. And by some of them, I mean that one level that I found really hard. And by the time I finished it, you know, I had like 30 seconds or so left over, which is a lot for a time trial, considering most of them I've had like 2 or 3 seconds left over. You know, I realized this just now. I still haven't hit a checkpoint. Ugh, pop, thank you. Oh god. There we go. You know, it's levels like this that make me want to figure out how that guy hacked the game to complete every level time trial in like 1 second. I still wouldn't do it because I feel like, or you know, if like, you gotta wonder when guys do that, right? It's like, obviously he doesn't really fucking care about the game or, oh, nope, didn't make it. Oh god. I'm not annoyed at that because I died. I'm annoyed at that because there's still no fucking checkpoint at that point with them. Like you can actually sit on them. Like there's a lot of shit in this game where the mask will fuck you, right? Or well, or the mask doesn't necessarily fuck you, but the mask doesn't necessarily help either. Because like, oh god. Because like it's all falling, like in the high road, right? Like the mask doesn't help. Like there's 0 point in the mask. Like don't even bother to give me the pity mask. It's never going to help. Okay, I need to fucking... What? Why is that other one out of sync? Why isn't that one at the same time as the rest? See? It's in line. It was out of fucking line last time. It was totally out of fucking line last time. What the hell, game? Oh my god. You're already hard enough. Why the fuck do you gotta do that? And then they do shit like that where they make it so like it's just barely, you know? Oh my god, is that a checkpoint? Oh my god, you have no idea how happy I am to see that. Ugh. I don't care if I don't get the colored gem. I just want to beat this level and move on for the video's sake. I can tell you right now, it will not be like the last... but I want to do it. I have lots of time to record right now. I was going to say, it's not going to be like the last video. These ones are really weird. The ones that like move. Like, oh god. Oh god. Oh, thank god for no fall damage. Anyway. Yeah, those ones there were like, they're moving, but they're also moving, you know. I don't honestly have a better way to describe that. Okay, jump on there, because I don't know what the fuck is going on here. There we go. Because see, I don't know how long it will take me to fucking manage to get through this level, break all the boxes, and not die. Now you see, what's right above us there generally marks the top of the wall. I have a feeling that that's a lie. Okay, so in all honesty, if I just, like, oh god, and then, yeah, alright. So yeah, like, I feel like that's a lie, and we're not near the end, though. That's a weird place for the bird to be. I feel like they're... Oh god, oh look at that, I landed on the top one. Nice. Okay. There's also... There we go, I was gonna say... Oh wait, did I... Nope, okay. Oh right, because I've just died that many times. I was gonna say, did I get one of those already? I think so. And yeah, there it is. But yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna take me. I do have 2 masks. But if it catches me, like if I get my masks gone at the wrong time, I'm gonna be fucked. Really? That would honestly probably fuck me hard in this level if I had that. If I had like the 3 masks, because it's going to move me just right. Oh, fuck. Thankfully, doesn't matter. Means nothing to die in those. That, like, especially since it's his level, it's not like the regular box levels where it's like, you might die the first couple times you do it, but in the end, it's not all that hard, you know? Go, and then, oh, fuck. This one is hard, though, I will say. That would be, I imagine, quite difficult. Okay, there we go, on top of that. Over. Made it. Guess see, now you want to get under there. And then away. Oh my god. Okay, that's going to be a pain in the ass, because that one is super low to the ground. Well, not to the ground, but it's super low to the box. Oh my god, finally. Fuck me. 6 lives, yes please. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Alright. Let's continue this fucking shit show of an adventure. Bonk. And there's not that many crates left, so I must... Oh my god. I gotta be close to the end. And once again, if I really... you know what the worst part about not getting the red gem on this attempt is? It's gonna be having to go through that bonus level again. It's not even the fact that, you know, I died with how many, be 4, 5, so I would have had like 6 boxes left when I died. It's not even I only had 6 boxes left, so I must be like, I say I must be really close to them, but come to think of it, there honestly has been some pretty big sections without boxes in this. But even with all that, it's not even the level itself, it's that bonus level that I'm going to hate to attempt to do. See, now this here, like I said, is the fucking pain in the ass because it moves so fucking awkwardly. Let's see, nothing there. Bird, bird, bird. Bonk, bonk. Oh my god, that was so fucking close to the end. Okay, now I'm a little annoyed that I didn't get the colored gem. Like, oh my god, that was so fucking close to the end. Didn't take nearly as long as I thought it did. Now, I wasn't going to do that, but then I figured, you know what? I'm not going to know the level any better if I go through like 2 more after it. So I figure I better do it now. So there's the red one. I think we still have 2 more colored gems to go, and since I'm pretty sure this is the last set of levels, the next 2 levels might both be colored gems, which worries me a little bit. Oh god, I got like indigestion or something. It sucks. It's because of those like funky, smoky hot dog, sausage, whatever that I ate earlier. Okay, so this one is lights out. As soon as I saw it, I remembered what it was. Now this one here, if I recall, it's not bad as long as you don't go too slow. And by that, I mean it's called lights out for a reason, which is it's lights out. Every time you pick up a mask, he becomes a light for you, obviously. So there is a fuck ton of masks around here, because there has to be. Otherwise, it is pitch fucking black. Now, I don't know... Oh, God. Because now I don't remember if it's... Yeah, and then you can't get the level 3 mask in this one. And of course, I just hit a checkpoint. Fucking sucks. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just restart the level now. Why not, right? So like I was saying, there's certain sections like those moving platforms where you basically just have to jump for it and hope that you hit the mark. In all honesty, I feel like this level will actually be a fairly easy time trial, purely because it's built for speed right from the beginning. Like, there is no slow version of this. it's all about just going and trusting that the platform you will need to have will be there. Because in a second, that mask will run out of light. Wow, that actually, honestly, I expected it to die at that point, or before I finished saying that. That's why there's so many of them all around the place. Oh, okay. And that's another reason why there's so many of them. Okay, so I see rats. And they're dropping right there. Fuck. Did I really just hear... Did I hit a box? I honestly think that... You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to finish it. I'm not going to waste my time or waste my video doing it. I mean, my video is an all... Fuck. Let's see. My audio has been going for an hour and 20 minutes already. We've done 2 levels. And I have a fuck ton of editing to do. Specifically because I went for... Well, I guess it's actually not really all that much editing. Mainly because it's just going to be a huge chunk taken out of where I was trying to get the gems. Or, well, first when I was trying to get the... Okay, you need to not do that. See, now the rats fucking suck. There's... I don't think this level's a very long level. But the rats fucking blow chunks. Because, obviously, if you lose your mask, you're done. Like, you're not... Like, theoretically, if you knew exactly where you were going, you know, you could make the jumps. But that would require insane muscle memory. Is it muscle memory? I don't know. There we go. See, that's what you need to do, is you need to fucking actually spin them. But unfortunately, I kept landing on that one. Okay, another checkpoint. No, you fuck off. You fuck off. Oh, you come... Oh, God. That one... one went... or got a lot closer to me than I expected it to. And that honestly sucks because it hit the box. I missed the... There's a colored gem in here, so I can't... Is there really a colored gem... to get a fucking colored gem? Like, you need a colored gem just to get another colored gem? What the fuck is that bullshit? Like, seriously? That's... Fuck, that's just fucked up right there. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, I think that there was a hole before the next guillotine thing, and there was. So that's really fucked up. So now I'm really glad that I didn't just keep trying. I would have been super pissed if I kept restarting and then finally worked my way up to that point just to find out that I couldn't do it anyway. Although I did manage to get that one up now. Like, that would have been... Oh my god, so fucking annoying. Oh, and I missed the fucking thing, but I walked into the mask. At least this is a short. So yeah, missing something like that, I feel like there is another one then. Because I feel like there's one that's significantly harder than this. Where it's a lot tighter to get. Because, like, you have to time your mask a lot better. Okay, so that was a platform. You know, I thought that was a platform that gave away, because when I landed, it like shook a little bit. So I was like, I think this is going to give away. It did, but I didn't know where to jump. Okay. Glad I got that. How weird would it be if like this colored path had nothing to do with getting all the boxes and was just like, okay, I'm not going to grab it because I think that's what fucked me last time. Go. Nice. I even caught it like on the away, which actually saved me like a tiny, fuck off, a tiny amount of time. Honestly, I think I would be better with this, or like, yeah, I don't know. Better seems like the wrong thing to say. With this level, if the light didn't fade after time, where it's like you have to have the mask basically to get through it, and if you don't, then you just lose the light, but as long as you have the mask, you have it. See, and those guillotines suck because if you hit one, you would have to hit it just right so that you didn't fall in the hole like immediately afterwards. Also, that rat there is a piece of shit. just because of like the way that he's lined up there. Because he's lined up perfectly to hit your mask box, and obviously the mask box is, oh god, you want to save so that you hit them once you get to them. I'm so fucked. I don't know why I'm bothering. Yep, there we go. I hate levels like this. It's like, look at those candles. With how dark it is in here, I feel like those candles would give off, because, you know, like, you light a candle, right? And the amount of light it seems to give off, now I didn't realize that it's going to give off the same amount of light, whatever. But you light a candle in like a dimly lit room, it's going to light it up so much, right? You light a candle in like a pitch black room, it's going to seem like it's going to light it up to the same amount as if it was the dimly lit room, but it's going to be a lot more noticeable. I feel like it isn't as noticeable a change as it should be. So there's 15 boxes in this whole level, and there's a colored gem path so that you can get 3 of them. What a weird way to do a level. And it's not even a weird way to do a level. It's a weird way to do a level that you need to get the colored gem, or that you have another colored gem in. Like, it's so weird that you need one colored gem to get another one. Now, if I'm correct, and there is only one more like real level to this game, there should be. It is not. So there must be another level in here somewhere. Oh, maybe the other gem you get after you get both keys. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you get both keys and then that level has the other gem. But that level, the DLC level, and the final boss fight will all be in the next video. Thankfully, no color gem in this one. Can't get the color gem in the other one. So besides time trials, it won't. Granted, I have 2 horrid fucking time trials to do. Fuck you, Snake. It always worries me when they're shaking, because like sometimes it's like in games, you know, they're shaking to show you that they will collapse once you land on them. Other times in games, they're shaking because they're like that right there, right? Like those ones there shake just before they collapse. So it's worrying to me. Okay, nope. I was seeing if there's anything towards the screen. There was not. So it's worrying to me when I see something shaking, because it's like, will it collapse, or will it start to collapse once I land on it, or is it telling me that it's about to collapse? Because those are 2 very different scenarios. I realize they don't sound very different, but trust me, they're 2 very different scenarios. Go. Those fire pots, I actually haven't had that many issues with. Is there going to be bats? Yep, there is. Oh, look at that. The bats are actually, all right. And hop. And hop. Oh, God. This looks like super familiar. Like, well, I guess it makes sense. There is like one, I think. I think there may only have been one other level in this setting, but still. It's very similar to it. Super glad that there isn't another colored gem. Yeah, oh no. In all honesty, this level right here, there's no colored gem. I'm not doing a time trial. It's not, I'm not rushed because, you know, it's about to get real dark. Also, did I hit a checkpoint yet? I did not. That's a long time without a checkpoint. Granted, not very hard. Man, I just fucked up a jump. But in all honesty, this level is relaxing me right now. Like, I am honestly feeling relaxed. I touched that spider, and did not die, surprisingly enough. I'm honestly a little shocked about that. Because I definitely touched them, because I was still holding right when Crash stopped moving. Which means I definitely touched them. Which is very weird. Although I will say that is one thing that annoys me in the majority of games, where just touching an enemy hurts you. I mean, I can't honestly think of a game off the top of my head where it wasn't really fucking annoying because it made no sense. Like, I can't really think of any games. Like, there are certain enemies where it makes sense, but even in games like that, most of the time, like, well, for example, Crash. I mean, there's some enemies where it's like, oh, I touched that and got hurt. That makes sense. It was super spiky, or it was like electrified or something, you know? It's like, that makes perfect sense. And then there's like the big spider where it's like, okay, I touched the spider. The spider did nothing to me. Why did I die? You know what? I'm going to grab the checkpoint before I do this. just in case. That actually wasn't bad. Okay, well, let's just bonk. You get a lot of height off of enemies at sometimes in this game, like an insane amount. Okay, so I'm going to take that as a sign that there's always going to be a Cortex head right before a... Oh, I don't actually remember what her name is. I was honestly just trying to think of it. Nothing. You know what? I kind of want to... Oops. Well, I didn't really want to do that. Those give away at awkward times to attempt that, what I just did. I wanted to check the right side of that, because now that we're at the, you know, the close to the end of the game, apparently not as close as I thought it was. Am I completely forgetting about, oh yeah, there's just a wall there. There's absolutely nothing on that side. Am I completely forgetting about a boss that's in this game or something? Like, is there a boss that I'm not remembering? I mean, we fought all the ones I remember. I remember that there's like Brio and, oh dude, we actually gotta do a gem path. Have we done a gem path in a video yet? I don't think so. I know there's Brio and Cortex. But I don't actually... That sucks. But yeah, like I don't know of any other bosses in this game that I can think of, so I don't know... Yeah, weird. And like I said, I'm pretty sure that it's Brio and then immediately Cortex. Which is why I think it's weird that there wasn't a colored gem in this. Although I'm thankful for it. I mean, if there's 3 colored gems in a row, it'd be fucking... No, it'd suck. I mean, granted, technically it would have been like 1 colored gem with a space and another one. You know what? Come to think of it, going back a little ways in the video, I am annoyed that I restarted, or that I quit that level as many times as I did. I realize I didn't quit it that many times, but I'm still annoyed that I did it at all. Since that, you know, I couldn't get it because of the gem path. This is a lot of fucking jumping. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that's not good. Now you might wonder, why wouldn't being invincible good? How much could it really fuck with you? You're a little bit faster when you're invincible. Oh my. Okay, that was interesting. You're a little bit faster. Oh god. Now I don't know jumping wise if you go any further. Okay, so I need to do that, and then that, and then I just need to, yeah, alright, I lost the mask, that's fine. Weird camera angle here, very weird. Oh god. So this has to circle around at some point to catch back up to the level, but odds are it's not going to catch up to the level where there's a checkpoint, is there? Is it? Although it did put me further ahead. Now I'm going to assume that this is just on the other side of the rest of those spinny platforms. And that oh, I'm just going to spin that one. And that I haven't missed any boxes by taking that path. Like I didn't need to go backwards at all. Oh! Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? There was my checkpoint. I took like an extra fucking step and it absolutely destroyed me. Oh. Oh my god. You guys didn't think I would make you sit through all that jumping again, did ya? I don't think so. That was too much for me to go through again. No fucking way I'm doing that twice on video. Man, am I ever glad that I have the mask. I mean, that's honestly the reason why I didn't make it the last time, is because I was really worried about getting crushed by that one, because I saw what the timing was like. Man, am I glad that checkpoint's there. And that they're, you know, right now, although I will say, generally, odds are, you know, if there's a colored gem, they're not going to have, you know, quite that long of a side route with another colored gem. At least I would hope not. Now, the only real thing is the last level like this that I had, like, whatever you want to call it, because yeah, I'd say Egyptian, right? I failed out by, like, what was there, like 2 boxes at the end? Oh no. Alright, so there is going to be a full path there. It's just going to be folly blocks, which is fine. Okay. Live and learn. Live and learn. Once again, so glad no colored gem. Still better level to me than the last ones that I did. Purely because I can take my time. Fuck, I thought that that had been burning for a little bit longer. Purely because I can take my time, I can relax with it. Oh, God. Although not that my body really feels like it's relaxing right now. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have had those hot dogs. But yeah. Super... Oh, that's not... No. I knew it. As soon as I hit the jump button, I'm like, that's not right. That's not going to do it. Man, and it's not even like the boss is easy either. I may have to go through and cut out way more of this than I thought I would have to. Like more than just me going back and getting all the boxes for the red gem. Jump. Go down. Thank you. Will I have to go? I probably wouldn't have to go back. You know what? Since that thing is there, it means I have, in fact, missed a Cortex head. Somewhere. Because there's two. There's no way that it's further ahead. So fuck me, I'm going to have to restart this level after all. Aha, so that's where the Cortex head was. But because I used because the snake broke through it, it didn't fucking work. I see. Sneaky buggers. Very sneaky buggers. And I'm assuming that that question mark down there will be the chick's head. Really need to learn her name at some point. You know, honestly, it's a good thing that I had to restart. Found another box that I had missed. It was on the blue gem path. That first platform that you land on, it has those two, whatchamacallit. Okay, I don't understand. Oh, maybe I understand. Hang on. I might understand. But yeah, I had two of the metal boxes. Oh, fuck me. Okay, that was just bad. And you had to jump on top of the metal boxes, and then there was another box above that to hit. So I would have been one box short. And hop. Okay, gotta go for the far boxes. Okay. Gotcha. Wasn't expecting that. As you can probably tell, because if I was expecting that, you know, wouldn't have died. There's 24 boxes in here. It's not a whole lot. Bonk, bonk. There we go. I will say, I don't know what's happening here. Oh, well. Okay. I feel like I did that right, just with a little bit of the timing off. Just a slight timing issue. But I feel like I had the right idea. Because there's no way that you're doing this without having to wait on top of these fucking boxes. And in all honesty, the fact that I can hear them beeping, really helpful. Okay, so that's... Okay, so you gotta jump so that you hit the box before all the TNT blows up so that you can get enough height to get back over. That's... Alright, I gotcha. Once again, these Cortex levels, man. The last one, in all honesty, wasn't very hard. And... There we go. This one's a lot of very awkward, I'm gonna say, timing. Oh god, just like, well, not exactly like that, but whatever works, works, right? And clear. Give me the key, thank you. All 24 boxes, very much thank you. Alright. So I'm going to, like I said, okay, I'm going to assume that's the same as the other one, just all fall down paths. I'm going to go, that was a mistake. That's fine, they come back. Because I'm going to go that way because I wasn't quite sure exactly how far ahead I had went. Turns out, it was about one jump ahead of where I had left off. Okay, so break that for the head. Aha, that's good. Means I still missed one. Okay. You know, come to think of it, hopefully there wasn't another one. I'm gonna be super annoyed if I finish this with like one box missing. Okay, let's see. I have 89 out of 112, which means if there is not... Does there really have to be 23 boxes in this? That's actually not bad. For one of her levels, 23 boxes. Please be 23. Oh, thank God, 23. Good. That means I have got the gem. Okay. What a weird... Alright. Okay. That's fine. Jump back. Still fine. And then just back. I mean, so far this isn't very hard. I mean, unless they're going to stop me from jumping backwards at some point. I mean, this is, like, super easy. I heard that. They tried to sneak one in there. Haha. Not going to fall for it, though. I heard the beeping. They were tricky with that one a little bit. But don't care. All 23, and we got the key. Just so you know, my recording is almost at 2 hours. So if you'd like to look at... Oh, God. All right. Bonk. That's... Oh, God. Okay. That seemed to take a lot longer last time. Anyway, so if you'd like to take a look at how long the video is right now... compared to how long I've been recording. Yeah, long time. It's honestly why I decided to record Crash right now when I'm doing Cortex's Terrifying Trial. Let me see, what the fuck is that one for? Are you gonna... there you go. Earn the key in Jaws of Dar. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that they were, that the keys were their own achievements. Castle Machinery, there's another level? Shit. Yeah, it's still not a colored gem, though, so that's fine. By earning the green gem elsewhere. I think we have the green gem, right? The only ones we're missing are yellow and red. Man, this is going to be... Oh, that's right. Okay, so we're actually going to do this level twice. Now, why, you may ask? That seems like a weird thing. Well, because this is one. Boom. 0 boxes. Bam. 99 lives. Yeah, it's that easy. That's honestly this level. Not too many boxes in that level I saw, though. It had like 20-some boxes. It's not much. So yeah, if you get the green gem way back when, you can basically skip that level. Like, it's literally nothing. Like, absolutely fucking nothing. It's ridiculous. I love it. Okay. Yeah, hurry up and load. Now, I could leave it like that, but I'm not an asshole. Like some people who've done Let's Plays in this game. I'm actually going to show you the level. There you go. Nitrus Brio. Because it's Neo Cortex, Nitrus Brio. What's the in the next game, it's like, because it's Engine. But I don't remember what that one's N stands for. It's a weird chick with like a nuke in her head or some shit. Wee, boom. So yeah, the whole level is, yeah, that actually unlocks the time trial for you as well. Very weird. Don't know how hard this level is. It doesn't have very many boxes. If I had to guess, I would say not super hard, just because of the levels like we just went through. Am I really gonna have to like... Oh. I feel like they would be a little bit nicer with it, considering the levels. Like that last level that we had, not very hard, right? A little bit long-ish, you know, for a Crash level, but I mean, overall, it wasn't bad. Oh, God. Wow, you have to get real fucking close to some of those fucking things. All right. So, like I said, not too many boxes, but that could very well mean that they're just well hidden, maybe. And that doesn't necessarily mean that the level isn't long, it just means that there's not very many boxes. Yeah, screw you. I'm just going to continue with this, because it seems to be working. I mean, if I don't have to move, and I'm making progress in the level, I'm good. Okay. That's, what, like 3 boxes? There was, what, like 20, there's 27 or something boxes. There was like a very, it was only like 20, like mid-20s, I think. But considering you can technically beat this level in like 3 seconds, you know, That's why, by the way, the time trial thing is like after you do the drop and not at the very beginning of the level like it normally is. Because obviously you could complete the level if you grabbed it. Now, if there was a way to like grab it and make it back up to the top, like just some like weird ass way, that would still obviously be the faster way to do it, because technically, odds are, because getting back up to the top, obviously once you get there, you're done. And you would have basically however long you had for the time trial. You'd basically have that amount of time to attempt to get back up to the top, and if you failed, oh well. I'm worried. I didn't want to... Is there really nothing up there? All right. I was a little worried about that one because they've been putting those okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Oops. Those flaming pipes above my head. So I was a little bit worried that they were gonna do the same on one of those. Okay, so I can't actually go any higher, so there's no point in me breaking that first one. I was going to try and jump on top of it. Okay, well, I obviously can't. Oh, well, I mean, I was going to say I obviously can't make that jump, which I didn't. Oh, see? Right there. See, that's what I was worried about. Oh, now what are the odds they're real pricks about it and put, like, a box over here? Nah, they wouldn't do that, right? Right? They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't be that mean and put, like, I mean, I can get right up against this wall. Okay, no, they did not. I can tell you right now, they did not do that. So like, maybe they did it where like you had to jump around, like hit the thing, but jump around the pipe. Or miss the pipe, I guess, not jump around it. You know? Be real pricks about it. I lost count of the boxes, by the way. I realized that there isn't that many. And I was planning on, honestly, keeping track of them throughout the entire thing. I forgot. It had been so... Okay, well, here's probably the majority of boxes. Okay, so let's try. I don't know if I have enough height. I feel like I don't. I did. Okay. So there was most of the boxes right there. Oh, God. Oh, God, that's a... Alright, that's actually not bad. I was going to say that's a long jump, but it looked much longer at the beginning. I see. But now this isn't nearly as difficult because you can just spin these fuckers out of the way. And I mean, most of them are apparently not even in the road, so... What? Oh my. Alright, this is weird. Oh, that's fine. Got the mask. Gonna use my invincibility to get by. That's fine. Oh, this again. They like doing this. Aha, I can sit on top of that one. And bonk. Yay, I did it. That level wasn't bad. That was honestly really... Did I die? I didn't die once, did I? That was a really easy level. I like that one. It was short. I like the shorter levels. Mainly because I know that the if they're shorter... Although, come to think, I was going to say if they're shorter, then the relic won't be as much of a pain to get. But also if they're shorter, odds are the time is going to be a lot tighter to get the relic. Or, well, to get the gold anyway. So they may be worse. Alright, that's fine. Boss battle, Dr. Nitrus Brio. And then, before I shut it off, I will check to see where the key path is. And if the last color, like the yellow gem, is in it. I don't know that it is. So this boss, not all that difficult. You just gotta jump on the blobs and they squirt him in the face. He is the only boss in this game, though, with... yeah, and then if he throws the purple ones, they're just explosives. He is the only boss in this game, I do believe, with multiple phases. So having the mask in this fight doesn't help a whole lot. I mean, obviously it will save you a hit. And if it saves you a hit from the purple potions, that's great. If it saves you a hit from the slimes, that's not the best, in all honesty, because... Oh, see. Oh, okay. So it didn't actually kill the slime. Because I was going to say, because it'll kill the slime. And then obviously you won't be able to, oh, God, to use it to squirt him in the eye or whatever. So now I think... Okay, so it's once he gets down, yeah. So once he gets down to 1 health, he throws a potion and does this. Which has 3 health, which honestly isn't that bad. Because he just does the fuck, and he hit me. I'm pretty sure that I did that. Like, you're supposed to... Maybe you gotta jump on his head, not spin him. I know that you gotta jump on the block, wait for him to get close, and then jump at him, but I thought it was a jump and a spin, not just a jump and land on his head. It's hard to tell in this game sometimes because, like, if you play, like, Mario, right? Oh, fuck off, slime. If you play Mario, right? You know exactly what enemies you can jump on, what ones you can't. It's super obvious. There's no playing around with it. They got spikes, whatnot. Crash, not so much. Like, for example, those little observer drones, like in the last level and in the other machinery-based level, that just float up and down. They have, like, the one little eye that pops out, you know? Oh, come on. There we go. I'm pretty sure in Crash 3 you can jump on those, but like in the one level there that we did, I tried jumping on one because it's like, I mean, if I jump on it, I get past it, right? Whatever. Didn't work. In fact, got me killed. So these slimes fucking suck. So, you know, these are the enemies where it's like, when you touch them, it's like, I can't say that touching them makes sense that they kill me. Because you can say like, well, I mean, they're made out of some whatever. Maybe it's like a corrosive liquid or something. It's like, all right, that's fair, I guess. You know, they might be made of a corrosive liquid or something. But they don't look it, you know? Like, just nothing about them seems like, don't touch me dangerous. Like, obviously, in real life, I wouldn't want to touch it. But video game-wise, it doesn't seem like it. Like, there's no obvious... Oh, fuck me. See, and I was even jumping at that point. As soon as the slimes come out, you have to keep moving. Otherwise, you're fucked. Like, that's just it. Like, you have to move. Like I said, he's really not that hard of a boss. It's just... There's not... I was going to say there's a lot of luck involved, but that's not exactly true. The only reason I was going to say that is because, obviously, you know, you got to land on them just right. And by just right, I mean you actually have to land on them, and they're moving at the same time as you. Now that I know that they don't die, like, I honestly could have swore that these things died if you had the mask. Oh, got that one. And get him. Got him. That, you know, if you hit them, you got the mask, and then you had to go through another thing. I don't actually know what happens with the slimes. If, like, I don't know if they go away. Like, if you take too long to do it, they'll go away, and then you have to wait for them to throw out more or something. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's the case. Okay, I'm gonna just try and bonk. Okay, so it is just land on his head. It's not... Okay. Which honestly makes this a lot... I was gonna say it makes it a lot easier, but I mean, like, that right there, it really sucks that, you know, he has two forms, but if you die, you have to restart at his first form. I hate bosses that do that. I know a lot of final bosses in games will do that to you, where it's like this, you know, you get past their first form and then you fight their second one and die. Because, you know, most of the time, if not all the time, they're back to back. Like, for example, just the other day there, yesterday even, I was playing Golden Sun, which was an old Game Boy Advance game. I bought it on the Wii U a while back because I had never beat it on the Game Boy Advance. I never owned it on the Game Boy Advance. My cousin owned it on the Game Boy Advance. Fuck you, slime bitch. And I had borrowed them from him before and played it, but I never got very far in it because it wasn't my game. So, you know, I just didn't, you know, I didn't put enough time into it before I had to give it back. But I had the second one. And shit from the first one carries over. Like, the group that you use in the first game ends up joining your group that you use in the second game. Like, you chase the one guy, like, your main character in the second game, like, the main character that you play as, is actually a guy that you're chasing throughout the entire first game. And, oh, fuck me, the slime got me, but that should be fine, because now I'm on to the second phase. The pity masks in this one, very fucking useful. Like, in certain levels in that, they're fucking worthless. In this boss fight, worthwhile as fuck. So useful. But yeah, like, that game there, you make it to the final boss, there's, like, such a long fucking cutscene. And then, You fight a group of 2 guys. You fight a 2-man team, and after you finish that, you fight the final boss. And they're back to back. There's no stopping. There's no healing. Fuck me. He moves so slow, but he's so big, so he looks so close. But then you fight the final boss. There's no stopping in between. There's no break in between. There's no healing in between. Nothing. Like, they don't fully heal you or anything. Because there's some games where it's like if you have to fight 2 bosses back to back, they'll do the thing where, like, you'll fight the one boss. If you win, like, something will happen and you'll get fully healed. No such luck in this one. You don't even have a chance to heal yourself with your own abilities, with your own items. I also kind of fucked myself in that game because in RPGs, I have a bad habit of just selling all my items. Like, I won't keep... Like, you know those people who will keep, like, 99 Phoenix Downs just in case and then never use them? I won't keep them. I will straight up sell them for the money to buy other stuff. Oh, God. Oh, I forgot they did that. So I was actually at the final boss, final 2 bosses, with 0 items. I had no items whatsoever. I wasn't worried. Because I had already beat... Because just like a lot of RPGs, they have the optional dungeon that's completely worthless. Well, not worthless. It's completely optional. You don't have to do it. Except that there is really good gear. And then there's an optional boss at the end that, like in most RPGs, is stronger than the final boss. Now, the thing about him, though, is that he is stronger than the final boss, but there's obviously no... oh, God, he fucked me up again. There's no double fight. You just make it to him and you kill him. So he's stronger than the last, like, the final boss. But the final boss is still harder because you get to it right after another fight. When I did finally beat it, I was actually lucky because it's a 2-man fight. The one person is significantly stronger than the other. So much so that the one person actually had an attack that could one-shot the healer in my group. I had no way of blocking it, dodging it, anything. Okay, get closer, get closer. That's got to be it. There we go. And so I finally got her dead, and then I just spent a lot of time. I just locked down the other guy, and I just spent like a lot of time. There we go. That's better. Healing in that, so that I was prepared for the final boss. So when I actually left the second last fight, I had full health, full magic, whatever, right? But I know that some games will give you a heal in between. This one did not, which kind of sucked, but did finish it. So now if I ever get the second one out on my Game Boy or just buy it on the on the Wii U like I did the last one. Oh, there is a level before Cortex. Look at that. So we will have more levels to do. So I'm not going to bother to go look at the other one because I can see that the gem's right there. So that was Crash Bandicoot. We have now beaten and Brio, right? Nitrus Brio. We have, I think, 3 levels left because we have this one. And then we have... Go backwards. I don't actually know where the last one is. Yeah, Fumbling in the Dark. See, that was the other one to go with lights out. So it is that one. So that's what unlocked with the keys. And then I think if we go here... Oh, we have Whole Hog back here, which may be another key one. So we'll do all of those in the next part. We'll probably start with Whole Hog since it's the furthest one back. I don't know where the bonus level is, though. Like, I honestly have no idea. But we'll see. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next week.